Hello everybody, I'm here to do the twin flame readings for the masculine and feminine energies together today. Yesterday I did something just a little bit out of my usual routine. I ended up doing a masculine twin flame reading and a feminine separately. Today I'm doing it together. There's a lot really going on in unions right now, a lot of transformations, a lot of powerful realizations, a lot more communication. Yes, there is. For some of you, your twins may be hinging. They may be going through their confusion stage, but they're communicating, okay? Some of you may be hearing things you don't want to hear because they're trying to straighten out their situations, while others of you may be hearing things that you've needed to hear, especially those of you who are either newly back in union or you're in union, okay? The communication is really starting to come back for those of you who are in union. Even though some of you may have been in communication, you guys are discussing things that you've needed to discuss in Mercury retrograde, because Mercury retrograde last month was dealing with a lot of heavy emotions and working together, especially with Jupiter in the mix, and also with the healing planet Chiron, which is still in the air, people. That Chiron is still in retrograde until December 12th. So Chiron isn't going anywhere. That's that news. But things are more, Mercury right now is in Virgo. A lot of things, the energies of Virgo season. So right now Mercury's in Virgo, where there's a lot of healing going on, a lot of communication going on back and forth. Again, some of you who may not be in union, you may be communicating with your twin flame in other ways, through music, through numbers, through dreams, through words. Like some of you may even though you may not be communicating on a daily basis, some of you may be getting messages from them, either through phone calls, messages, text messages, or even like posts that you both correspond with. But there is communication coming. And of course, as usual, because this is a general twin flame reading, it's going to be different for each one of you, especially since there's so many different things going on in unions. Well, some of you may be in union, others may not be. So, the communication is coming in strongly, and I'm still feeling this week, even especially with last week, where there was a lot of twin flames that were the runners, or the masculine energies were healing themselves. They were working on themselves. They are doing that again this week. But it's a team thing right now, which is why this energy today is pretty fitting, because it's a sacred union, which is what a twin flame union is all about. Some of you may be romantic with your twin flame, while others, like me, are platonic. And even though we're platonic, there's still a lot of connection. Platonic twin flames can kiss each other on the cheek or on the lips like that. It's not as passionate, but they are still passionate because it's part of that lit chemistry that twin flames feel. The union energy though here, yeah, this is the reason why there's a lot of healing going on with the masculine or the runners, because they're dealing with attachments that they're releasing, and they're connecting to their powers more. And that's the reason why this sacred union energy is really very powerful, because you both are in a partnership. There's a lot of connection, there's a lot of healing going on, a lot of beautiful deep connections. There's a lot more love that's coming in. I really love the feeling. And by the way, I'm working with my hidden messages oracle wisdom oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. I love this deck. I love all of her decks. She's amazing. But back to the cards, because when I do a reading, I focus more on the cards, not necessarily the messages, not necessarily what deck I'm using. But for those of you who are interested, that's what I'm using. With me, the messages are more important than what cards I'm using. This sacred union, though, what I'm getting from this, especially those who are not in union, you need to connect more with your inner power, your inner strength. And like I've been seeing yesterday for the weekly reading for the masculines, they're dealing with a lot of their root chakras, which is connecting, starting to reconnect with their heart chakra. So you may be feeling energies of pondering. You may be feeling energies of I want to be with you, but you may be dealing with energies that they're making excuses, or they're trying to come up with what the truth is. But with this energy card here, there's really, you both are a union, you both are mirrors, so there is a lot of partnership in your union, whether it's romantic or platonic. There's a lot of deep connections. I'm really drawn to the way they just communicate. They just let it go. There's no questioning whether they're twin flames or not. There's no question if there's love in their life. There is a lot of love that is reconnecting. There's been a lot of phases, especially with the shifts lately, with the solar storms that we've had the last few days, this past weekend. So really, you really just need to trust this process, because there's a lot of deep connections here. There's a lot of communication in the way these two are kissing. Now, those of you who are not in union, this is for those of you who are in union. Those of you who are not in union, you really need to connect with your love, with the love that you feel with your masculine, because the masculine is showing you that he wants to be with you. He just needs you to show him his power. And you see how this female is showing him her power, how to connect to the power. That is what the twin flame, your masculine, needs, okay? Because they really value you, they really truly love you, they really truly want to be with you, but they need more connection, they need more communication. And even if they're not talking to you, like they may have blocked you, or they may have stopped talking to you, they are starting to come back. So you look for songs, look for numbers, look for things that connect you together. It may not even be a song or a number, okay? That's just a general thing. Some of you may have a flower that you both like to share, and you may see a flower like that out of nowhere. Or you may see something that only you two share that have nothing to do with songs or numbers. So pay attention to those signs, because those signs are showing you that he is there with you, okay? Now for the union energy, this is for those who are in union and not in union. There's a lot of things that he's releasing, like obsession. He's been overthinking about how and why he needs to be with you. He's been overthinking about what he needs to do, and it's been blocking his energy. Even though he's been working on his energy, he's been overthinking and overshadowing a lot of things, which caused illusions, and that is from the attachment and the obsession, which was the attachment. So he's really starting to linger back into more of the connection that you both share, the love that you both share. So really focus, and like I was saying in the readings yesterday, to work on your root chakra, and you can help him, because that's really where it needs to be settled, is his root chakra, which is his heart chakra and his root chakra are not completely attached. So they need to be more balanced. So make sure you do that with your twin flame meditations, whatever you can do to ground and balance, okay? Those of you who need this is a general reading, so for those of you who need more clarity on your union, definitely hit me up, either Instagram Messenger or Facebook Messenger. I'll be glad to see what's going on. I accept PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, or Cash App. Namaste, everybody. Be at peace.